Hello, I'm Tom Ingram from Big Tom Driving School, and I just want to do a quick video about mock tests and how useful they can be. Before I get going though, just have a little look at this response from a pupil who did a mock test with me just a couple of days ago.
God, that was terrible. I know this is going to sound stupid to you because obviously you're like an instructor, blah blah, but to me it's such simple and easily done things that get you to a fail, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like your speed and all your observations, that's the difficult part for me.
Yeah.
Remembering them all.
You see, that's a quite common response for pupils to say. That's often heard actually. I think when Amy's talking about the small details, she's really referring to the fact that it's a short period of time. Sometimes it's just a momentary event that happens which can actually be a major driving fault and would fail a driving test. So it's not until you do a good mock test that you actually begin to raise your awareness of the real standard that's required in it's only about half an hour that you get to be assessed on a driving test. But in that half an hour they are really looking at your driving and assessing how safe you are and how able you are to navigate your way around efficiently and without any adverse effects to anybody else really. And in a typical journey of half an hour you can reasonably expect there to be about 4 or 5 what I would call critical incidents. These are incidents that can't be ignored. They need some form of positive action to deal with them. They just can't be ignored and allowed to carry on. You have to actually do something. Typical examples of some critical incidents include the following: emerging onto a fast moving road, complying with traffic signs and road markings, dealing with a meeting situation when there's parked cars both sides of the road, dealing with a situation when the road ahead is narrowing or even a single track road with passing places, manoeuvring around in tight spaces where it tends to be slow moving, like car parks, McDonald's drive-thrus, petrol stations, turning right at crossroads, approaching a country road bend, dealing with a slow moving vehicle either on a single carriageway road or dual carriageway road. There are a group of skills that are required to deal with critical incidents. Identifying that the critical incident is coming up shortly, assessing for yourself what the different options are to deal with it, choosing one of those options that are available that you consider to be the best option for yourself, and then executing how to do that. So what I'm really talking about here is situations that are developing where there is high risk involved. The increased risk has to be recognised and then effectively managed. So don't let yourself fall into the trap of being one of the statistics of failing a driving test just because you didn't really recognise what the standard was that needed to be passing the driving test. If you find yourself reacting late to critical incidents, it just means that you need to continue to work on the skills required to help you deal with them.